The number one visitation custody and custody issue for first responder parents, the RDO, Port and Sava, attorneys at law. First responder parents can get custody and can get a reasonable child custody schedule. So, understanding how to create a custody schedule or a shared custody arrangement for first responder parents, police officers, firefighters, and EMTs that accommodates the demanding nature of the first responder duties is crucial for the parents involved and the well-being of their children. For first responders, the nature of their work means that hours are neither regular nor predictable. This irregularity poses significant challenges in establishing a consistent parenting schedule. Firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and other emergency personnel often face rotating days off, night schedules, overtime, last-minute calls, or extended emergencies that can disrupt planned time with their children. The unpredictability can make the traditional parenting schedule of alternate weekends nearly impossible to maintain, forcing the lawyer and the parties to be flexible and creative. Children thrive on consistency and routine, which are often compromised when a parent works irregular hours. The fluctuating schedules of first responders can make it challenging to establish a routine that provides the child with a sense of stability and security. While courts recognize the importance of a parent's role and strive to accommodate their schedules, the primary concern is always the child's best interests. This often means crafting parenting plans that are flexible, yet still provide as much consistency as possible for the child. By understanding these challenges and working with legal and parenting professionals who are familiar with the unique demands of first responder roles, it is possible to develop a custody and parenting schedule that meets the needs of both the children and their parents. Unless you have a steady day schedule and steady weekends off, I have had some detectives who have swung this. The standard schedule is not going to work. When you're juggling the demands of a first responder's schedule, creating a visitation plan that works for both you and your children is crucial. To accommodate the unpredictable nature of your job, consider a visitation schedule that flexes with your shift patterns. For police, firefighters, and EMTs, we try to get Schedule A that aligns with your work schedule to ensure you maximize your days with your children. Negotiating with your co-parent to adjust handover times based on your work schedule rather than sticking to a standard weekend routine can make a significant difference. The key is flexibility. The custody agreement should state that the first responder parent will provide their schedule to the other parent when there is any change. Next, we need to look at your schedule and see how it aligns with the child's school schedule. If you work steady days, then you can probably pick up your child after school and take them to their activities. If the other parent works and have a traditional schedule, chances are they are not home until 6, 7, or even 8. The first responder parent could then have the parenting time. And if your RDO is in midweek, you could also get an overnight. For example, if your RDO is Wednesday, you pick up the kid after school on Tuesday and return them to school on Thursday. In the traditional visitation schedule, the parents split the holidays. Most of our first responder parents tend to work holidays. However, in the schedule, we do reserve holidays in case the parent can get that day off. Even when you can't be physically present, maintaining consistent contact can help bridge the gap. Utilize technology to your advantage. Regular video calls or texts can keep you involved in your children's daily lives. We always put in our custody agreements that a parent has telephone, video, and internet access to their children. Emergencies are an inherent part of a first responder's life, so having a backup plan is key. Discuss with your co-parent the possibility of flexible days where custody can be swapped if an emergency prevents you from adhering to the regular schedule. Bottom line, as a first responder, your life is tough enough. We need to make sure that your divorce and parental access schedule doesn't add to your stress. For those in need of assistance, reaching out to Port and Sava, a veteran-owned law firm, at 516-352-2999 for a free 15-minute telephone consultation offers a starting point towards securing a future that respects both their professional commitments and family ties.